Welcome back to Back Society. I'm your co-host Jordan with my other co-host
S, which is Scott. Yeah,
Scott, King Scott, right?
That's right.
That's right. And of course, my other co-host.
What's up? It's Chris.
All right, man. What's going on, guys?
Anyway, we were talking about KPI, key performance. Say that again. Key performance
indicators.
Indicators. So how do you use that in a sentence?
You go up to your boss, be like, "Yo, boss, what's our KPI? What's our KPI for this month?"
Because like, listen, if you was trying to get a promotion or something, and you have to charm your boss, you're gonna be
you're gonna be like, "How can I help you with your KPI this month?"
Exactly, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, this one's a little bit different."
This guy he really wants to.
I think he's gonna look at you like you're an idiot and be like, "You're using that wrong, bro."
Oh my! You never know.
No, I mean, like as soon as you don that suit, you become a suit in the casino. You've got it made.
That's
what you want to do, right?
You know what I've recently learned? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old you are. Most people are just retarded. Most people are just dumb. They don't really know things.
So that's why you're gonna go up to your boss and be like, "What's the KPI?"
And he would probably sit there and Google it too. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Dude, I feel like if your boss is Googling KPI at that point, this is why I keep getting checks in the mail from that casino from class action lawsuits.
Hey, dude, hold on. Let me tell you something. let me tell you something. So, Waukegan in Illinois opened up a whole new casino, right?
Right. There's also one in Chicago Tribune building, like less than a mile away from
But the thing is in Waukegan, they fundamentally messed up. So the max bet in Waukegan is $1,000, and they have exactly. So here's the thing, right?
You're basically in Chicago.
But the thing is like, so if you write up this thing, it's called an ICU, right? It basically tells you how the casino is going to be run, or like how like these hands are going to be played, how the minimum bet is and how the maximum bet is. They tell you all this, and then you submit it to IGB, the Illinois Gaming Board committee or whatever, and they approve it. So that's how everything has to be handled or run, right? So Waukegan fumbled the bag. So like say if you put a max bet of $1,000, right, and then you have two aces, you can't split the aces.
Wow, really?
Because the max bet...
that's why you need to walk in there.
So it's not max bet per person, it's per hand?
Yes.
Or per person. Wait.
No.
Because technically if you split it, right, it's two hands.
It's two hands. But how they do it is you can't split it. You're not able to split it because you have 1,000. But if you played 500, you'll be able to split the aces. And my thing is like, bro, this is $1 billion company. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion company. You're making a casino, right? That's billions of dollars, not millions, billions, right? Or maybe like 305, maybe $500 million. Okay, maybe I might be over exaggerating.
I don't know, man. I have to
but
check
it's a
my
lot
sources.
I'm saying it's a lot of millions. It's a lot of M's. How do you make this mistake? You know what I mean?
Lack of vision, man.
They said
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. But the thing is, they said the person that wrote up the ICU was just like I think like a lawyer that really didn't know anything about the casino business.
That's shocking. I feel like lawyers are there all the time.
But at my casino, you know, the IGB people are the people that do look at the ICU. They are lawyers, but they're very involved in the casino business.
They're also feds.
They're not. No, they're not feds. They're actually the opposite of feds.
What are you talking about? Like most of the IGB people I met were like former FBI agents.
For the Illinois Gaming Board, the IGB.
You're talking about your casino. You're talking about your casino lawyers that are making sure everything's being regulated. We're following the regulation, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the IGB like committee or whatever, they're mob ties. They're all mob ties. Whether you believe it or not, they're all mob ties. Like for real. It's
maybe. But like, yeah, but that's like Illinois. It's probably a lot different in, let's say, like, you know, Jersey or Maryland or Vegas. Well, everyone has a casino now. You know?
It does. They do. But
not Virginia, bro.
But my thing is, but they got the MGM, right?
That's in Maryland.
But
it's in Maryland.
But it's at the border.
But it's in Maryland.
Oh, you got to go 15, 20 minutes.
This man has to cross the border.
You have to cross the border?
Yeah, you got to cross the bridge into Maryland.
Maryland, the greatest state ever.
You're not a fan of Maryland?
I mean, why do you think I work in Maryland but live in Virginia?
Oh, okay.
Like, I make that drive every day.
I don't understand it. I don't know how one could choose Maryland over Virginia, but
it's weird.
It is kind of weird to think about.
Kind of weird.
I don't know. It's just like kind of like
what does Virginia have?
It's kind of like a traitor mentality, you know.
I agree with you on that one. Virginia has the Spiders, Richmond Spiders, right? Is that what they're called? Like, what is
Richmond Spiders?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The college football team?
Are you talking about the Cavaliers?
Are they the Cavaliers?
That's UVA.
Yeah, UVA. Cavaliers.
You talking about Richmond? I don't know what Richmond is. They might be the Spiders.
They are the Spiders.
If it's the Spiders, that's a shitty.
That's what I'm saying. Man. I mean,
like, that's Richmond. That's not Northern Virginia. Those are two different places.
But that's the capital of Virginia, though.
Richmond.
Yeah. I mean,
right.
yeah.
But like Richmond is like two different states, man. There's like Nova and Sova.
Nova. We just say Nova in Virginia.
Yeah, Nova and Virginia. Nova is the rich.
You know.
The only thing I know about Nova is Tyson's
They're going
to
be listening to Back Society, you know. Sova, not so much. They're going to be listening to like, I don't know.
Country Town Road.
Country Town Road. They're going to be like, put on that CMT.
Oh my god,
dude! It is like two different places though. It's wild.
Yeah,
it is. Maryland is just good. See, they'll listen to Back Society because everybody in Maryland wants to have money.
Yeah, but they don't. That's the best part.
Hold on. No, he's not lying. That is the best part. Because most people don't want money. Most people are very comfortable with their lives of just literally nothing.
And that's why you're going to go to your boss, ask for his KPI, because you have that drive, you know?
Exactly.
When you order Uber Pets because you have that dog in you.
I cannot wait I'm going to be like, bro, so what's the KPI on this? And he's going to sit there.
Are you going to do it?
100%. 100%. Are you kidding me?
Dude,
no, it's when he lays out a plan in front of you, be like, all right, so what are our KPIs here?
Yeah.
That's what you gotta say.
Okay, yeah. So the next time we're in a meeting, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna raise my hand and be like, okay, what are the KPIs?
You need to find
here?
as much terminology, business jargon you can.
Exactly.
And just lay it on the table.
And I cannot wait till he sits there and tries to answer the question and he's gonna pull out his phone and Google KPI.
He's gonna be like, who are you, man? You're gonna be like, I'm a shark.
He's gonna restate the question and say, look, we're going after this area, while he's on his Google saying, what does KPI mean? So I don't look like
you're just going to outclass him that much?
Yeah.
And that's when you break out your Napoleon Hill.
There's nothing wrong with Napoleon Hill.
I know there's nothing wrong.
And then when he gives
you
a really bad answer, just be like, I'm not seeing no ROI in that. Just like just walk out.
He's like, we're not meeting our velocity.
No. Yeah.
Be like, I don't know about that one,
like
boss. There's a terrible ROI on our.
You're setting some unrealistic goals. If you can't do great things, do small things.
Hold on, time out. Hold on. Let me tell you something. So, Las Vegas fly to GM to our casino, right? After Caesar's bought.
El Dorado is based in Vegas.
Right. But they flew a GM out, and we had a meeting. And he basically, we had a meeting, and he had the map of Illinois, right? He was like,
love it.
Yeah.
This man's a shark.
He had the map of Illinois, and he was telling us his battle plan, right?
Oh, I'm into it.
And this man said, hey, we can't compete with Rivers. That was the first sentence. But that was
the smartest thing he probably said.
After that, I was like, bro, so we're going to sit there and not compete?
You can't compete with Rivers. You just don't have the location.
You do it, bro. Listen.
How are you going to compete in a county of 500,000 against a county with 3.5 million?
Okay, but if you have a boss that goes, hey, we cannot compete with our rival, you're going to be turned off. You're going to be like...
You're basically a casino in Idaho going like, how can we compete with Vegas?
Bro,
that's not even close. What are you talking about?
I know. No, listen. You have to compete. You have to compete.
You change the narrative. You say, hey, they got this market share. We need to increase our market share. You're not really competing, right? Like, you don't want to like go head to head because you can't. But you could maybe go over the border a little bit and maybe pull some of them people in. get a little bit more revenue.
See, that's the best you can do because Rivers
Just
caters
kind of
to
eat away at it.
the city.
Nah, dude.
Yours considers to the boonies. You know, people that live among the corn people.
As soon as he said with his first sentence when he said we couldn't compete with this other company, I literally tuned him out the whole
You were
hour.
just like, give me.
And that's when you
the
miss
job.
KPI.
This guy, the same thing. He probably has no idea what KPI means.
Nah,
Zero
he's a GM.
idea.
He
Hold
knows.
on. What else
He
did he
knows.
say? What else did
He
say?
just said, "Hey, we can't compete with this. We can't do this over here. You know, we're gonna have our maximums low so we can attract average people." No, bro, you're messing up, man. I'm sitting there like, no, you got to shoot for the moon, man. Listen,
Yeah,
you got to
if you
compete.
miss the moon, you land amongst the stars.
Exactly. You got to compete with Rivers, my guy. You have to compete
Right.
with the
But you
best of the
can't.
best.
How far away is it? How far away is it?
An hour.
You're an hour away from the city. Rivers is about 20 minutes from the city.
Okay, so you're gonna have you think you can compete with people like trying to still make people drive 40 minutes further to just come to your
100%.
casino, or-
That's what you're doing. Mind you, Rivers is surrounded by everything. There's everything. It is part of the city, essentially. This casino is out in the boonies.
It's in the
it
ghetto.
nicer?
It's not even the boonies. It's
Not in
straight
the boonies.
ghetto.
There's not even a hotel attached to the place.
What?
Yeah.
So people that don't go to Rivers, they're like
People that go to that casino are banned from Rivers.
and it's like so like everybody, like all the big shots go to Rivers, right? And so people with like not a lot of money but huge egos, they don't go to Rivers. They go to my casino.
Yeah, because Rivers doesn't take that crap. We'll take that crap.
We'll take that crap.
We'll take that
We'll
crap.
take it. It's so bad. It's so bad. But still, though, I want to compete. You want to
Give us your
compete with the best of
12-point
the
plan.
best. You want to nah.
Give us your 12-point plan.
First of all, listen. Oh, you want to know my 12-point
Yes.
plan? Okay, listen.
Absolutely. I want to hear this.
You got to understand about the casino business. Look at the casino business. Even though it's a casino, it's like 5 different departments. You have a bar, maximize the bar. They don't do that. You have a 5-star restaurant in the casino, maximize that. They don't do that.
You're saying maximize, but how do you maximize it?
Easy.
Okay.
It's easy.
Okay, maximize the bar.
Maximize the bar. Have one night karaoke. Have half price drinks on Friday night. You know what I mean? You have to
Karaoke in a casino?
So what? Try it. Do
Bro,
it.
I'd stop going to that casino. I'd be like, oh, it's karaoke now. Let's go to Rivers, son.
I don't know. As we mentioned earlier, there is a lot of Asians.
There's a lot of
that go
Asians.
there, and you'd be surprised, man. Karaoke is like national sport.
All you have to do with these, all you have to do is get them to walk through that door. That's it. You have to get people to walk through that door, and they're not doing it. When I say maximize each, like we have a bank. Okay, so we have a banquet, right? A banquet room, giant, right? Maybe we use it 5 times a year. Nah, that banquet room should be used 5 times a week.
For what?
Bro, if I was a marketing person or whatever, you email every business, because most people that gamble at the casino, they own a business or run a business some way.
So you'd rent it out to these businesses.
Correct.
Wait, you guys don't rent it out at all?
They don't. That's what I'm saying. They don't. They have a 5-star
This
restaurant.
is why they're not meeting their KPI.
They have a valet. Yeah, exactly. They have a valet service that they do not use, right? And so like at 3 a.m., right? They have this restaurant. It's not really a restaurant, but it's a pizza place, right? So like when you leave,
Shame.
but I'm saying it's too.
No, I'm just saying they had the best burgers.
They
before
had the best
switched it
burgers.
To like
but
Sbarro.
listen though. Here's the thing. Here is how you can maximize that pizza place. Uber Eats. They choose not to do that. You have a valet where people literally can just drive up, grab, get the food, and go out. They choose not to do that.
I mean, that's not horrible. Yeah.
But I'm saying is at least try. These people aren't trying. When they literally said we can't compete with Rivers, literally they're like, okay, we're not gonna do anything. 0.
Let's focus on being average.
Let's just focus on nothing. We're just gonna sit here and gamble on people's addictions. That's basically what they did. Like I said, they have a banquet room, gigantic banquet room. They should have a marketing team that contacts all businesses in and surrounding that casino. You know what I mean? High schools for proms. They should birthdays for quinceañeras, all that stuff. They should be hitting people up, email addresses all the time. They don't do that. It's like the casino is just run so terribly.
Is there laws against that kind of stuff?
There's not.
I don't know. I feel
There's
like
zero laws.
I don't think there's laws, but there might be some kind of issues, especially if you host a prom at a casino.
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
No. Because
I
here's
can't see a school wanting to do that.
no.
though.
Here's the thing.
And they also move those things up.
No, here's the thing. The casino technically is on the river, so it's not on land. That's the law. Now the pavilion that connects to the boat that's on the casino is on land, the pavilion. And that is where you can have people under the age of 18 to work at or go to the restaurants and stuff like that.
Didn't they move those ID checks all the way up?
They did, but that pavilion is still there. The only reason why they
move it back.
The only reason why they moved it up was because they converted the buffet room into the poker
World
room.
Series
Exactly.
of poker. Yeah,
exactly. That was it. But still, you still got.
they got the World Series of poker though.
That's twice a year. Who cares?
Twice a year. We also got sports gambling there.
Everybody has that now.
That's true.
You know what I
Everyone
mean?
does have that.
But you guys asked me, right? Maximize each departments. They're not even minimalizing each department. They're watching it just
Collect dust.
exactly.
What you're saying.
Yeah, if you was to go to that Prime, which is now Slice, they're using 1/4 of that room or whatever.
I know. It's a shit. I walked there and I was just like, man, when did this turn into a Sbarro? They used to have like bomb ass burgers.
Not just that, but they're using 1/4 of the room. Like if you go, like it's closed off to the
I know
public.
they cut it off. Yeah.
If it's closed off, if you go back behind where it's closed off to the public, it's huge. Not just huge, but ginormous. And it's like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have all these equipment. You can make phantom restaurants. You know what I mean?
Oh, those ghost kitchens?
Those ghost kitchens, they can do that. But these people are just like stuck in the year 2000. It's so terrible.
I have a love-hate relationship with those ghost kitchens, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like, oh, a new place just popped up. Oh, it looks good, ghost kitchen.
They're all ghost kitchens nowadays, bro. That's how you make money,
it's like
man.
I don't like it. It's like one building serving like 40 different restaurants, dude. Like we have one that's here that's called Fuck Gluten or like Fuck Carbs or like Fuck Protein for some reason.
I'm not a fan of carbs. They put me down.
But that's what it's called. It's like, because they're trying to appeal to like the Gen Z and millennials. So they're just like, yeah, we're using curse words in our name.
Damn, dude. That's fucking intense.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy is like that movie, Owen Wilson, the actor.
I am familiar with him.
Who's his brother?
Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson. He made this movie called Idiocracy.
Idiocracy.
Yeah.
Idiocracy.
100%.
Oh my god, listening to you really messed it up, dude.
But all I'm saying is I watched that movie years ago.
So you're saying it's prophetic.
Dude, 100%. That is the future.
Prophetic.
And I see it.
One day you're gonna turn on the TV and there's ouch my balls and you're gonna be like, yeah.
I see it. I see Terry Crews being the president. You know what I mean?
Did they drink? That's instead of water.
It's got the electrolytes.
Yeah, Gatorade or whatever.
Plants love electrolytes.
Dude,
it's got what plants crave.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Dude,
I think it's like Mondo or something like that.
How do people just not see this happening? Like it's literally like that is the future. I see it happening.
So what you're saying is we need to cash in on these people.
100%. You call them grifters, but I see opportunity.
So we need to figure out what.
So you want to be a grifter? We're back to this again.
No grifting, man. No.
I know you don't want to grift, but I'm saying
I'm just saying you need to make a drink. That's what plants crave.
All I'm saying is 97% of the people are dumb.
Okay. They just don't have that drive, that grind in them.
Zero grind, zero drive, and they just like trendy things.
I've been listening to you for a while about this.
Okay.
Yeah. To you, at least, a lot of people just don't have that drive in them, right? A lot of people just don't want to. They just want to be average. They want to sit there, smoke weed, watch porn, play video games, right?
Oh, that's
partly why we're here.
That is
we're
why
trying
we're here.
to turn their life around, right?
Exactly.
Give them ideas how to build on the future, get money, sustainable growth, some passive income or any income really.
But the thing is, most people are very comfortable because if they leave their comfort zone, it's hard. It's a struggle. And people don't like the struggle. People don't like pain. People don't like being uncomfortable. That's the real reality of it. But you will never have any type of growth if you don't go through anything that's uncomfortable.
It's always a learning experience, though. You have to learn stuff and how to do it. That's partly the reason why we made this, right? Is to learn things.
Right. Exactly. That's why I had that book idea. Do you guys not think that's a good idea or no?
The Back Society Book Club?
Go over your idea, the book club.
I'm saying, okay, there's 3 of us. We each pick one book, right? You know what I mean? And I mean, it's a simple thing, right?
I pick Bridgerton.
But I'm saying is,
it's romantic.
Isn't that on Netflix?
Yeah, please don't watch it.
Oh my god, dude! All I'm saying is, we pick one book, something that has money in it, and we learn the terminology. We just read one chapter a week, and then the first segment of the podcast, we just go over the book, learn about it, and then think of how we can use that in our everyday lives.
So you're thinking Think and Grow Rich, right?
I mean, yeah, but I'm thinking about more so I can learn terminology so I can talk to millionaires and billionaires. I had no idea what KPI means.
I still barely understand what it means.
That's what I'm saying. But I want to know. I need to know these things. And what book do I need to know where I can learn this? And to be honest with you, I'm not going to lie. You two are much more smarter than me, because if I read a book and I learn about KPI, I'm not going to know how to use it. But you two probably will, most likely, if we have the conversation.
You know what the funny thing is about, because I'm a software developer? The funny thing is just yeah, they give me pretty good money. Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
But every day I walk in, dude, I feel like the biggest dumbass in the room, dude.
And you know what? Technically, you really should, bro. You should always surround yourself with people that are a little bit smarter than you, that know what they're doing. But the thing is you have to bring some type of value that can counter, that you have to bring some type of value where it's where they're learning something from you as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah. Some people learn some things from me, and I learn a lot from others. But I still feel like the biggest dumbass. He keeps throwing that smart word around. I'm just like, bro, dude, they just throw me money.
Hey, I'm starting to remember when I was I'm suffocating when I was living with Mom and Marv.
Yeah,
and
you wanted to grow.
I was like, bro, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go get my own place. And I did within a month or whatever.
Yeah, you set yourself a short-term goal and you made it.
I'm starting to feel this suffocation with this world right now. I'm like, bro, because all these people, I feel like that are rich. They're making money, and I'm sitting here. I'm not making.
You want your own financial freedom. I understand that.
I'm suffocating.
You want to be with you want to join the big dogs.
We have to make move. Not you guys, but I have to make these moves. I need to know, and I need your guys' help, especially when it comes to the terminology, the verbology, or whatever. I need to know these things.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got to take over. I got to do something. I can't be spending 60 hours a week at a casino helping people.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Enabling addictions.
That sounds awful.
Dude, it's terrible. It's terrible. And I attract weird people. All the time.
I mean, you work at a casino. Yeah.
I can't deal with this anymore. All these weird people. I cannot deal with it. Can't deal with it. Can't do it anymore. Crackheads, meth heads, they all seem to find me. Weird people. As soon as I tell people, hey, if I'm working with somebody on roulette, I'm like, don't make any eye contact. As soon as I look up and I make eye contact with somebody, they will literally just stop.
They'll beeline onto you, because when you make that eye
God.
contact, that shows, dude, you're my lucky guy.
It's terrible,
You're
bro.
my lucky guy.
It's terrible. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Dude, I understand.
Yeah.
You want to make
People who play roulette are trash people anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about the craps, right?
It really is. Low key.
Bro,
it really is.
I'm all about craps, bro. This is the sexiest game in a casino.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So do you guys not like the book idea or no? We're here
It's fine.
Yeah, because we're here to learn.
Want to do business for dummies? That could be the first one.
Dude, hold on. Is there a book called Business for Dummies?
Dude, the whole Dummies is a huge series, man. I read the TypeScript for Dummies not too long ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So some of their stuff ain't bad, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
like,
it's not. It's just crash course.
it's like simple. It's a lot of terminology though. It'll go into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was just listening when I was working out. I was listening to a podcast about stocks.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like I have no idea. I know nothing about stocks. Zero. I know about
Have you ever read Freakonomics?
No, I
No, I
haven't.
haven't.
Okay, you should look into Freakonomics, and I think there's a podcast too. It's pretty interesting.
What is it about?
Yeah, what's it about?
I can't even like explain it without like taking the next 25 minutes to talk about Freakonomics.
Is it like a methodology?
There's actually no, not really. It's man, I don't even know a good way to explain it. They actually did like a show on it too in I think it was on Netflix or something, but they kind of like just break things down about like, when you're buying a house, like what's good, what's bad, do you let it sit on the market? Do you not let it sit on the market? Like things like that. And they kind of break down kind of everyday things into like more just kind of get you a different way of like thinking about things. It's pretty good, man.
All
right. Well, so what's the first book do you guys want to read so we can have this? Because like, first of all, there's so many kids like 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds that are making millions of dollars.
No, there's not.
You don't think so?
That's perception. That's
It
perception.
I would say it is perception because they're the ones who have the biggest voices on social media. And so it makes it seem like
bullshit.
there's more than there really is.
Okay.
And some of them are just straight up lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let's be real. There are people out there that are making millions of dollars that did it on their own. They're self-made, right?
Especially when you like dive into like the manosphere and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are just like, yeah, I just loaned my friend $1 million.
Right. But I don't care about that because I care about us. I care about getting rich. That's what I care about.
I care about us getting rich
three.
and the consumer.
I don't. The
Consumer.
I don't know about that one.
What do you mean? You don't like our viewers getting rich?
No, yeah, I do. I do want our viewers to get rich. But that's why, like, that is why we have to like learn the terminology that's very important. Like, all right, let's just take for example, right? Like people that sign.
I got a word for you. I just thought about it. When you meet your boss, ask him how we can maximize synergy.
Synergy?
Synergy.
Oh. Synergy, that's just like chi, right? Like
what is this, the 1990s?
I know. What is that like?
Synergy is everything, man. Synergy is what make business run.
Is that like feng shui? Like Zen?
Feng shui? No. Synergy is how like the business jives, like how you can just keep it a well-oiled machine and how people just work together, create that synergy, where we're just efficient as fuck. It's important.
What do you think, Chris?
Oh my God. Wait, about synergy or what?
I
just
mean,
business in general?
Yeah,
yeah. I guess you got to decide like what do you want to do? Are you trying to get rich with like crypto? That's what you're thinking of is all these like crypto bros who just got lucky and that
I
shit
feel
popped.
like I feel like crypto's done. You know what I mean?
There's already a bank run on Binance right now.
I feel like crypto was done.
Oh yeah, that shit's wild, bro.
What is it?
There's a bank run on Binance right now.
What is Binance?
Binance is another crypto bank. Probably the biggest one.
It's a platform. Yeah, it's like a crypto trading platform.
Yeah.
Like Coinbase.
So it's something I should invest in?
No.
All right, that's why I'm asking these questions. I have no idea.
Okay, if someone says there's a bank run going on a bank,
okay,
don't invest in it.
A bank run.
There's a run on them. So like people are like pulling out all their money. And,
okay.
It's like what happened to FTX, right? When everybody pulled their money out and it just collapsed.
Yeah,
or Silicon Valley Bank.
Okay,
that was the big one. Right?
Yeah,
there was a run on the bank, and they didn't have enough cash to fulfill all those.
See, that's the thing. I'm kind of scared because like I don't really know.
I don't know. Crypto seems like to be on the downward trend right now,
at
least for the time being.
It'll pop back again though. In like 2 years, it's gonna pop again.
Yeah, but right
you
now,
think
it's a bloodbath right now.
I think it's only gonna pop if we're all stuck in our house like we were in Corona. That's why.
Yeah, but
dude,
but think about the first
popped off
in 2017.
Yeah,
2017 is when Bitcoin first hit 60 grand. It was wild. It went from like $3,000 to like 60 grand in like 20 days or something ridiculous.
It was nuts.
Okay, Bitcoin is.
There's a couple Bitcoins in that broken hard drive I have in my closet.
No,
Stop talking about it, bro. They're not. You're never gonna see them again, right?
Dude. There was a guy who spent a year digging in it was like a garbage dump, finding his hard drive. You know, I need his drive.
Yeah,
but he didn't find it, right?
He did find it actually.
But
hey,
is,
good for him.
Is that the guy who couldn't remember all the actual passcodes and stuff?
No, that was a
He
different
had
guy.
3 attempts left, and
Yeah, that was a different guy. This guy, he threw it out, but he knew what dump it went to, and he spent a year digging for it.
Okay.
how do you fucking like accidentally throw that shit out? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. I mean, I've had a lot of hard drives over the years. I can't account for all of them.
Not one that I like fucking have Bitcoin on.
Bro, we all.
Yeah, but there's some things that I have a hard drive I've lost that has Neopets on it. What if that popped off?
Dude, if that pops off, you know what? Let's go fucking find that shit. Like, I'll give you that. All right, if Neopets becomes a thing again.
That's the thing. You never know the true value of something. You know, you can have something and just not know the value of it.
Oh, for sure.
I would say, you know, the market is definitely cooling on crypto, so I would wait just a little bit. But if you want to buy the dip, no one's stopping you.
The only good thing about crypto is like if you was trying to move money. You know what I mean? Like if you was trying to move money from like country to country or something like that.
Yeah, you want to launder?
No, but I'm just saying like because you got to think of it. You got to think too, right? Like if you're as a businessman, you know, United States is one thing, but then once you go globally, you know what I mean? Like that's the way to do it without like taxes and stuff like that.
I mean, it's super cheap to move. There's like little overhead. You don't have to pay somebody to wire money.
Yeah, you don't have to
wire money costs money, dude.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like
wire money sucks.
that is really the good thing about like cryptocurrency is like, dude, it's global.
But it also depends on what you're doing. Let's say you're like importing and exporting goods, dude. Then you still got tariffs.
Even on crypto?
Not on crypto, but
not on crypto.
But it's more than just moving money if you're going global.
But
the tariffs are different. That's a different thing, man. That's like you're selling goods and stuff.
Yeah, like exports. Yeah, exactly. Imports and exports. But I'm talking about is like, hey, you know, like for instance, right? If you're really like a businessman and like, yeah, you conquered America and now you're going global, you're always on the move. And like the good part is to have money in crypto is because like if you're always on the move and you don't know what country you're in or like you're always like you're global. You're global.
Okay. No. But what are you saying though? Because like crypto is liquid, but like you also got to be in the right spot, man. Like have you ever left the country?
I have not. We're going to Germany though.
All right. So when you leave the country, your credit cards still work, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
Do they really?
Bitcoin ain't gonna help you out. Like Visa, MasterCard, Amex.
What's like, say for instance, what's like the max amount of spending?
Max what?
Like if you have a I guess
I think the max amount is just how much money you have.
But I'm saying it. Well, if you have a black card, right, where there's unlimited spending and you got to spend like 30 grand a month to have that card or something like that. But if you're like a regular guy or whatever, and you want to say like you want to buy a house or you want to loan somebody, yeah, and you want to loan somebody money or something, you don't want to wire that person money. Like you just don't because like you said, it costs even more money. But if you have a wallet, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, there you go.
But you still got to make that Bitcoin into some kind of currency.
Okay.
So you still got to withdraw it. There's probably going to be fees and stuff anyway. Or you're going to withdraw it in US dollars, and then you got to convert it over.
Convert it, yeah.
Yeah, and then you got to add that to TurboTax, which is an extra $100 for some freaking reason.
Hey, why wouldn't you just like go to a bank there and just have them give you a loan or something?
Would that
and just pay it off online?
Would that be the move?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, I just feel like there's like wiring money is like that's when you're like sending huge chunks of money,
right?
But for whatever reason.
But let me tell you something. I have no huge chunks of money. I don't have any Bitcoin. I don't really have any cryptocurrency. This is just hypothetical.
Do you have any capital?
Yeah, I got capital.
Yeah, what's your capital?
I mean, like, You want to know how much money I have in my bank right now?
No, I want to know your assets.
I got a car. That's my only asset. Okay. Yeah. What about
you got your Dodger? You got your Charge. I can't even say it right.
Yeah, Challenger. Exactly. I mean, like, I know. Like I was looking at this guy. He was like, because most people he was telling me like most modern people, not modern, but like most people, they spend their money on like luxury. But really, you should spend your money on assets that make you money, right?
Yeah, you want something that appreciates over time, not depreciates.
Right.
Yeah, but don't you also want to like enjoy your life?
Exactly.
I understand that.
That's what I want.
That's me with this stuff right now in this studio.
Yeah, we are. Hey, I mean, it's working.
I'm hoping to turn it into a profit here.
Are you really?
Yeah, why else would I do this?
Exactly. Money is definitely the motive for sure.
I mean, so here's your big issue. All right, like away from the crypto stuff, by the way, like the fact you didn't know you could use your credit cards overseas kind of blows my mind.
Bro, I never left the country.
To be honest, I never thought about it.
I never thought about it.
Yeah, man. Also, never go to like a exchange place and exchange cash. Like a lot of people like take cash out. Like, I need to take this to the exchange, bro. You're gonna get the worst exchange rate. You just go to the ATM. You're gonna get the better exchange rate, or you just use your card, and you're gonna get like a more preferred exchange rate. Do not bring cash to exchange.
Okay.
All right.
That's the
You're gonna get screwed. Use your debit card.
Internet. Listen to Chris what he's saying.
Yes, listen to
I'm
Chris.
just saying.
If you travel, all of our overseas people, this is what you do. I was looking at the stats for our previous episode. We did get a listener in Africa. So if you're listening,
shout out to a listener in Africa.
In Africa, baby.
He was in some country. I know a lot of countries. I've never heard of that one, but it's in Africa.
Wait, was he really in Africa or was it like a VPN?
It was probably a VPN.
You know what? I didn't think about that. But it was some country called like Malawi.
Ooh,
sexy name.
Yeah, that does sound sexy. I'm not gonna lie, Malawi.
Malawi. Yeah, it's like about like a state above South Africa.
It's pretty dope.
Country.
Cool.
Did you know Elon Musk is from South Africa?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No, I definitely knew that.
Oh.
Everybody knew that. What are you talking about?
Elon Musk isn't a really American name.
Yeah, Elon. Yeah, real American. Well, there's a school called Elon down in North Carolina.
There you go.
Just saying.
North Carolina is a forgotten state.
Zimbabwe. I know Zimbabwe.
I mean, Zimbabwe has its own problems, but you do know Zimbabwe.
Yeah, that's the capital of South Africa.
What?
You're kidding, right?
Is that not the
You
capital?
don't think it's Cape Town?
Oh, it is Cape Town. You're right.
Zimbabwe's a country, bro. What are you talking about?
Zimbabwe used to be Rhodesia.
Bro, there's so many names.
This man's living in Zaire over there. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
All I know is there was a UFO in Zimbabwe.
Dude, if you want to corner the African market, you got to learn these countries, man.
Dude, China already cornered that. That's done.
It doesn't matter. There's still upcoming countries in there, like Rwanda or like Uganda or Nigeria. They're still up and coming. South Africa is still staple there.
We should open a hotel in Rwanda.
Like the movie, right?
Low key, we should.
Hotel Rwanda?
We should, but you know what?
I think that was about genocide.
With less genocide.
I was gonna say though,
more
them
like
them
resort feel.
I don't know, man. Their leader is something else.
That's what I'm saying. Them Africans, man, they will kill you, bro. They have machetes. They have no
Rwanda
problem.
is not that bad. It's not as third world as people would like stereotype.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Rwanda's not that bad.
There's a movie about it.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that happened in the 90s. Things happened since then.
I don't trust Africa.
Rwanda's not that bad. It's not. It's come a long way.
They will.
Genocide's pretty rock bottom. It's not hard to go up from there.
Dude, I don't trust
Whoa. You know, we had some genocides in this country, and guess what? We're better. We have changed.
We had genocides in these countries?
No, we were simply nice to the Native Americans.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. I forgot about that name.
I mean, we gave them a bunch of land and casinos.
Yeah.
We did.
We did. And we're about to go, and you want to go to a country that also had a genocide.
They were on vacation.
What?
That never happened.
What country didn't have a genocide, though?
How come you don't want to go to Africa, though?
Because, bro, like look, they're like Somalia's there. They have Somalian pirates.
You know what? I heard the AU went in and changed that place.
Dude, I don't know, man.
You don't hear about the African pirates anymore. I mean, the last time you heard about them, it was with Tom Hanks.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Exactly. I'm just saying, like, you know, don't.
What about the nun that was like kidnapped out there and like?
Bro,
Mali?
there's so many people that get kidnapped. If you go to Africa and you say you're American, you're getting kidnapped. They're gonna hold you for ransom.
Nah, man.
Yeah, bro, I can't walk around there. What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
How do people even go on safari?
You go to South Africa.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Then how are people not like getting killed in South Africa? Why don't just all of the African Union go into South Africa?
Time out. I
South
think
Africa,
something
apparently.
big
Kenya,
happened.
Kenya's pretty dope.
Something big.
Kenya is dope. Yes, I had a friend that went there.
Something big happened in South Africa. Like I remember,
What?
Elon Musk was like, yeah, he was like, bro, I
Nelson Mandela. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Nelson
Apartheid.
Mandela happened.
But not just that. Elon Musk was like, bro, I had to leave South Africa.
Yeah, because apartheid ended. Wasn't that
apartheid.
awful?
Because they were like, yo, I had to kill people. He was like, not done.
No, dude.
down with that.
Apartheid ended. That's what happened.
I don't know what apartheid is.
He left America in college. He had no idea what was going on. That's like you saying, oh,
Wait,
because
you
you
mean
went
South
to
Africa.
That's like you going to like West Virginia for college and going like, you know, I had to go out. I had to get out of Maryland. Things were happening.
I don't know, man. Africa is. I mean, like I have like African friends. First of all, African parents, they are just rough, bro. I like I'm not gonna lie. Like my neighbors, they're from Uganda or whatever. These guys,
Uganda.
You wait, is it Uganda or Ghana?
Ghana.
Oh, Ghana. Okay.
Ghana. They are like straight like. They are not. I mean, they're friendly, but at the same time, they're very like disciplined, very
They're
strict.
but like Ghana has like some of the richest history in the world, man. They had the richest man alive.
Not
the richest man in history. Sorry.
No, the richest man in history is not from Ghana.
Oh yeah, who is it?
It's Mansa Musa,
Yeah, from where?
Mansa Musa.
and he's from like he's literally from where the rich eye structure is from.
He's from Ghana.
I think he's from the Sahara Desert, where
He's from Ghana.
all right.
I don't know. I thought it was like Tanzania or something like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
No.
It's not Ghana. It's not Ghana.
It's
Is
Ghana.
it Ghana?
Yeah.
Scott, you looking that up?
I'm like,
I am.
you guys are
looking it
making me question it, but I'm like 90% certain it's Ghana.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, when people like, if you get like out of, no, it's Mali.
Fuck.
Mali.
God damn it.
Yeah, exactly. He's from Mali. But you hold on.
I knew it was like, yeah, it was up in that area.
You know what's crazy though?
Man,
Hold
they're
on.
like neighbors.
Hold on though. Hold on. Conspiracy theory though. Here's a conspiracy theory.
Oh,
here
here
we
we
go.
go. Here we go.
Here's a conspiracy.
Oh, hold on.
theory.
This is when you guys gang up on me again?
No.
You were wrong. We didn't gang up.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
exactly. You were completely
I am
wrong.
so sorry.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. They say the Richard structure in the Sahara Desert, the eye of the Sahara Desert is Atlantis.
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 Let me guess, because Sahara used to be a jungle.
It used to be a jungle.
It did.
It did used to be a jungle.
But I always thought Atlantis was a floating island.
It wasn't a floating island. The thing,
No.
the thing is like all the descriptions of Atlantis that was passed down from generations from Egypt, from Plato, from all these other philosophers or whatever, completely matches up with what the Sahara Desert, the Richard structure is.
Business idea.
Who was the oh man.
There was a couple of them that said it too, man.
No. Who were there was like those like weird dudes like Madame Blavatsky, and there was somebody else in, like,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
early
the
1900s.
occultists, the cultists.
Yeah, the occultists who like
the
who kind
minute.
of molded what you think Atlantis is.
the
nowadays.
are you talking about
oh my god.
Is Madame
I can't
Blavatsky
remember.
that blind Russian woman?
she's something. She's foreign, but there's what's the guy, the Satan guy? The Satan guy.
Are you talking about Aleister Crowley?
That guy. That guy.
There's somebody else though. I'm thinking of.
Every time I think of
man,
Crow-
it's gonna freaking haunt me right now.
have
Hold on,
you
I
have
gotta-
you read his books?
No.
Aleister Crowley? They suck. Anyway, every time I hear his name, I just think of Black Sabbath. Mr. Crowley.
But I mean, like, she started a whole religion or philosophy.
Business idea. Why don't have a channel of all these theories, man? Open up a Patreon.
I'm pretty very in tune with this.
You'd be surprised how many people are. I mean, especially with the advent of Ancient Aliens, whenever that dropped, man, there was a
God, I love that show.
big. I fucking hate that show, man.
Dude,
I hate watch that show so much.
Giorgio Tsoukalos.
I love that guy.
Because
Who's
it's
that
not
guy.
aliens, but it's aliens.
It's in all honesty.
I mean, like the guy who got me the most it wasn't even him or Von Daniken. It was that one guy. He was like a big portly guy with a goatee. It was salt and pepper hair.
The key thing about Ancient Aliens is it's not about aliens, but it's like, hey.
But it's about aliens.
It's not about aliens, but it's like, hey, there's some type of technology that was used to build all these crazy structures that we cannot do.
I get it, but I'm just saying the thing about it was that there was more of a market for that.
Ancient
stuff.
Aliens is about aliens, bro.
I mean, ancient astronaut
There's
theorists
no way
would
around
agree, wouldn't you say?
Well, yeah.
Ancient
I would say-
astronaut theorists say yes.
But let's be real though. If you read the Bible,
Okay.
oh, this angel came from the stars. Alien. Straight
It's
up.
easy as that.
But that's our interpretation.
No, I get it, man. Like Elijah, dude, went up to the sky in a floating chariot.
UFO.
UFO, right there.
Exactly.
I heard it, dude.
But
I know there's like some sects in Judaism that still wait for him to come down.
But hold on, if you have all these ancient religions going on saying, "Hey, we learned this from the sky, from beings that came from the sky," what do you call that? Angels?
An act of
Demons?
imagination.
No, you don't call that imagination. You call that aliens in today's term.
Edgar Casey is who I was thinking of.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the sleeping
I've
prophet.
heard of that guy.
Yeah. He is like one of those guys. He was like really big into Atlantis. And he's one of those guys who like the Akashic records.
Yeah,
and
he
he's the
said
one
there
who
was
came up with,
like
the ray guns and shit. And,
Right.
Yeah.
he said that there was
yeah.
like a repository of knowledge underneath like the left.
Sphinx.
The Sphinx, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sphinx.
Yeah, he said
I mean,
that.
that's probably true.
That is true.
I mean, they
actually.
said that there
That
was
is
an
true.
opening when they used ground penetrating radar.
that is
All right,
true.
I'm not doing this again. Okay? Like,
Look, I'm saying business idea. Like there is a market for this. Do you want to like corner the market in conspiracy cranks? I mean theorists.
100%, but you would call that grifting. You guys would call
Another
that
man's
grifting.
grift is another man's honest day of work.
But I'm just saying is because 100% like, but some of the stuff though, like I mean,
The only thing I would
I do enjoy it quite a bit.
the only
it's
thing
very interesting.
The only
very
thing I would
interesting.
contribute is pushing back. That's my contribute.
Yeah,
I would just
you would be the so-called skeptic. You would be the skeptic.
There's no so-called. I would just be the skeptic. Look, all I'm saying is you have to there's weird markets out there.
Hold on. One thing. Let me ask you something. Did Christopher Columbus discover America?
No. He landed in Cuba.
But do they tell everybody in school that he discovered America?
Do you know why?
Why?
Why? Because Italian Americans made that
We
happen.
talked about this.
We talked about this, but the thing is like we know as a people that he did not discover America, but yet they teach that in school.
So what else do
No, they don't.
Don't teach?
They don't teach that in school? Well, you have kids. I don't really know.
Personally, I teach Indigenous People Day.
They used to tell us when I was growing up, they said, "Hey, Christopher Columbus discovered America."
And then they go, oh, but wait a minute. Here's Americo Vespucci.
Here's-
Like, what are you talking about?
What I'm trying to get to is like, hey, it's a lie. What else are they lying about? You know what I mean? It's a lie. What else are they lying about? Everything. You know what I mean? The thing about school is the narrative is just completely wrong nowadays. Wouldn't you say? The narrative, like I mean, like
I don't know, man.
it's weird though because we live in the information age.
Yeah, and that's why we need alternatives, like I don't know, like a Hustlers University or something.
Can I be a
Yeah,
hustler?
now we're talking.
Can
No,
I
you
be a
can't.
hustler?
You are a hustler, right? You want to walk in.
I
to your
meant to
boss
send you
and
guys.
be like, let's.
Time out.
work
I
on
meant
that
you guys.
KPI.
I was going to say. So I was on YouTube the other day, and I saw a guy that reminded me a lot like Andrew Tate. He was smoking a cigar. He had hundreds of thousands of dollars in front of him.
Please do not say Steven Crowder.
No. And he was telling me, he was like, bro, I'm from Israel, but I live in America. I lived a very hard life, you know, and
God, it must have been so hard in Israel.
I'm smoking the cigar because all you guys are weak. And I was like, man, this guy, he's grifting. He's taking my ideas, bro. And I was low-key hating.
He grew up on the streets of Israel.
Yeah, exactly. His name is King Azulu.
Oh my God.
The crazy part is he's our age.
He looks like Hugh Jackman,
But
like a Walmart Hugh Jackman.
He's 32. He was born in 1990. He's our age.
No way,
That's why I was saying. Yeah. How many followers does he have?
27,000.
27,000.
That's pretty small for you.
But hold on. 2 days ago is when I found him, and he only had 15,000.
See, this is the thing. He's utilizing the shorts with like a good punchy line to get people hooked.
No, I get it.
Like it's good marketing. This is what we were talking about.
Yeah. No, the thing about Andrew Tate being locked up is
and people always are looking
there's a
for
void.
help.
There
is a void, and a lot of people are trying to fill that void.
So we can do that. Grifting.
No.
Chris has a strong stance against grifting.
You can't sell it as grifting though. Like Andrew Tate doesn't go, hey, today on Grifters, University. Like you got to give it a different name.
Yeah, it's a bad brand.
It is a bad brand. So I wouldn't say grifting. I would say this is what you need to do.
This is what I'm taking advantage of today.
What's that?
Ladies and gentlemen? That's what grifting is.
All I'm saying, especially about the ancient aliens,
I love ancient aliens.
I know, is that there is a market. And you have to look at these markets and try to corner it. Because, like, is Ancient Aliens still going on?
Hold on. The thing about...
Is it really?
The thing
they
about...
still have stuff to talk about?
Netflix.
They still have stuff...
on Netflix.
Right.
What else are they talking about?
But here's the thing, though, about Ancient Aliens. They're finding all these ancient artifacts, not artifacts, but ancient buildings, ancient things that we cannot make today. That's the thing. That is the thing about Ancient Aliens. It's not about it's aliens. It's like, bro, we have these structures here that we cannot build today, not even fathom. And in our history, they're telling us, hey, these people built this with sticks and stones.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about the market. How could we corner the market?
Okay, you're right.
You guys are talking about two different things right now. Scott's yelling about just, whatever.
About the market?
Jordan's trying to say, like, well, you got to remember, too, there's a huge YouTube following. There's a couple guys out there that have kind of cornered that market, though.
They did.
Who?
Jimmy
Corsetti. Yeah,
he did. And the Uncharted guy.
Yeah, Charted X guy. He's a big one. I mean, you got Graham Hancock.
Hancock. And who's the other guy?
Randall Carlson,
the 33-degree Mason. Freemason.
There's a bunch of, and there's a couple other, like, smaller ones out there.
But they pretty much got it.
There's a community, yeah.
But
it's like high production value shit.
Exactly. And they pretty much
like
got
they
it
do
down
like
pack.
And then we go to the pyramids and like
No. Here's the thing. They actually go there.
Oh, that's not fair, dude.
Exactly. That's the
not
thing.
fair.
That's the thing.
See, dude. Man,
That's the thing.
The crazies go there, but I can't go there. Come on. That's not fair.
Graham Hancock climbed. Yeah, you can. Graham Hancock climbed the great
Look,
pyramid.
I'll open up a Patreon for my travel fund. How about that?
Isn't that called GoFundMe?
That's a good idea. Corner of the GoFundMe market.
But that's the thing. They pretty much, there is a market. They pretty much cornered it for sure. It's so weird because Graham Hancock and Randall Carlson, they're like 70 years old, but the two younger guys, Jimmy Corset and the Uncharted guy, they're like 30.
Ben Van something Kilwick or something like that.
They're like the two new ones. They're the two new, like Ben whatever is Randall Carlson and Jimmy Corset is Graham Hancock. They're like, as soon as them two die, like,
yeah,
they're taking over.
They're taking over.
Yeah, for sure.
See,
I mean, you could do more of a long form kind of thing though, because theirs are more like, like 20-minute videos. Some are a little bit longer than that, but
and I like the long form kind of like documentaries. Like there's a documentary like it's called the Fall of Civilizations. It's really nice to do like an in-depth long form video of like how like random civilizations fall, like Babylon or Roman Britain or like the Nabateans or something like that, and they do like the voices and stuff.
How what would your ideal business be?
That is
like if you had to pick if someone's like, I'm going to give you whatever you want, unfettered resources, like unlimited capital, what would you do business wise? What would you create?
Oh my God, that's a tough question, dude. What would you say?
I was thinking about it. I don't know. I would either.
You wouldn't be like a real estate mogul?
I don't know if I would do real estate or if I might even get into the restaurant business.
Yeah, you're gonna do the restaurant business. That's what you would do.
Like the restaurant bar business. Yeah, like come up with like some kind of novel. Like I don't know if I would do like a chain thing, but maybe kind of like hop around and doing like more niche kind of places that you don't know are all like owned by the same company.
Okay.
But are. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
I've had a couple cool ideas for like bars and stuff.
Probably like take local food, just make it better, and then have like a branch there or something.
And like have like a kind of a cool like overarching, I don't want to call it a topic, but theme, I guess. Something that's pretty unique, where it seems local, but it has the backing of like kind of a larger chain.
No, I understand. That's actually that's interesting. For me, I would say, well, I've always wanted a tech company, but the thing is, I don't know what the goal would be.
Yeah.
But it would be something tech related because I always want to make tech that would just make people's lives easier. I just don't know what it would be, but I would definitely hire like a think tank just to come up for the idea if I had limited money,
Yeah, relax, Zuckerberg, relax.
Look, what's wrong with hiring a think tank?
That's what I'm saying though. Is like you got to no. I'm using technology to make life better. Like wouldn't you?
Yeah, I make the
Mars
metaverse.
Like,
oh yeah, I promise we can go to Mars in like 10 years.
Yeah. 20 years later. Yeah, 10 years, guys.
20 years later, I own Twitter now.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right, Scott.
Hey, Scott. Yeah.
A casino.
Okay.
Yeah. I literally want to be like Robert De Niro in Casino for sure. I mean, like, how can a casino, like, you have so many businesses in one. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you got your restaurant, you got your bar, you got your casino.
Exactly, and you can
have a movie theater if you want.
Exactly, you can do so much with a casino.
So you'd like it for the diversity aspect.
That and people are addicted to it. Unfortunately, you make money off of people.
You want people addicted to your establishment.
Just like, hey, there's corporations that spend billions of dollars on food or certain ingredients that make you addicted to certain food, so you keep coming back.
Okay.
Right? Retention. How do you get the customer to keep coming back? You make them addicted to it. That's how you make
Where
money.
would you put your casino?
Anywhere in the middle of the city or somewhere. Somewhere that has a high marketplace
where
I
like
can
Salt
attract,
Lake City, maybe get those Mormons.
No, somewhere where I can attract like high, like high money individual people. You know what I mean? Like you want people that have a lot of money to come to your establishment.
Well, it's not just having just a lot of money, but you want a place where you can corner the market.
That's true too.
You want a place where you don't need to.
Do casinos make money off of people with a lot of money, or they make money off of a lot of people with a little bit of money?
I'm not really sure about that, to be honest with you. I never really.
They really make
that.
most of their money from their diehard fans.
Yeah,
just like alcohol companies.
Yeah,
cigarette companies.
People that are sure.
Yeah, it's the guys going every day who are just like gambling their whatever they have left over, right? Because those guys that are coming in, those big wigs that are flying in and wiring $100,000 before they get there and getting everything comped, like the casino's probably, I don't want to say breaking even, but they're not making bank off those guys.
Honestly,
right. They're like management. How should I say? They're maintenance.
Okay, but no, he's right. Everything is comped. They're probably
they're getting dope rooms, free food. They probably are getting waited on
hand
left
and foot.
Right.
Yeah, and they're giving them money to come gamble. They're probably giving them
money,
like 10
a shit ton of money.
Yeah, I never really looked at
private
that
tables.
right away, but yeah,
they got their own cocktail waitress.
It is definitely the ones that are there every single day, the ones that are addicted, the ones that go. Every day.
So do you really want somewhere where there's a lot of rich people, or do you just want somewhere where they have like a high median income?
I got it. You want to build a casino smack dab in the middle of the villages in Florida.
Honestly, I feel like the casino idea, I really want that just because I feel like it's gangster.
That's the only reason you want the status?
I just want to be like Robert De Niro in Casino.
You know, what would be dope. You should build a casino underground. Like,
I think so.
I don't know, man. Something cool, right?
Something
Like you want
cool,
something to
right?
draw them in, like an
Exactly.
old bunker,
Yeah, you want
or
to
like
be
a
able to.
silo.
That'd be like Instagram worthy. Well, worthy like top 10 places you didn't know existed. Top 10 places that are cool to
Yeah.
bring a date.
I guess.
Make it exclusive.
Yeah, have a dance club in there. Fuck
Have Gordon Ramsay cook all my meals.
No, dude. I got it. A casino with only one table.
Ooh.
Exclusive.
And the chips are golden.
Exclusive.
Chips are made of gold. Minimum buy-in's $1 million.
Ooh.
You have to stay 6 nights.
Ooh.
have to stay, bro. You have to sign a waiver and shit.
You know, you got to build scarcity.
You do. That's really what it is.
People are drawn to the elite status of it.
I know. You could.
So,
dude.
Jordan's business was what? Just a random tech business. That's,
Look, I don't know yet.
no goal. So my idea was I either want to get into real estate or restaurant business.
You know what?
And big restaurant, but listen to this. This is my idea.
Right.
It's a big business, big backing. But when you go and you open up your restaurants, they have more of a local feel. So none of them have the same name. They each have different themes.
I
and they kind
agree.
of focus on the area where you're opening them.
I agree.
But behind the scenes is like a corporate, resourcing and capital.
Okay. All right. Now that I know you and Jordan's businesses, like if I was, let's just say, for instance, I was a millionaire, right? Maybe close to a billionaire. I would want my lifestyle to be like a business. So like, for instance, I would want a restaurant so I wouldn't have to cook. I could just show up at the restaurant and be like, hey, I want my steak. And they,
That's why you want to be a casino.
So you want to
But that's
you want to monetize each step of your life.
exactly. I do. Same like, yo, if I want to drink, I'm going to be like, yo, I want this whiskey. I'm going to own a bar.
You're going to own the bar. You're going to want to work out. You want to own the gym.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is in reality, that's exactly what I want. That's how I want to move in every situation.
You want to rent out your own property, but you own the management company.
Exactly. How cool would
And you're
that be?
paying rent.
Hold on. Is that a bad idea or not a good idea? If you're making money,
I hear different things.
really? I mean,
It doesn't matter. It's your money.
if you're making money, because I mean, like, bro, like, you're like, hey, for instance, like, oh, what are we gonna have to dinner? Oh, I have a restaurant. Let's just go to that restaurant and we can pick and choose whatever we want.
Yeah, my
Don't
Burger
some
King.
people's companies rent the houses for them, and they might even own the property? It's something weird like that.
Yeah, because they probably get a tax break for that. That's why they probably do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like salary for him. It's like a perk for whoever.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
like probably taxed.
What,
differently.
like a company car or something?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then you just write it off.
But you own the company.
But you own the company.
You own the
True.
company. You own the property, and then the perk is they rent you your own house to you.
Right.
And dude, yeah, that's That's like like what that one guy Andrew Tate was talking about, right?
Great.
He was like, he was right about this though. He was like, Nike has the trademark in some country that has 1% tax, but Nike can sell all of their products in America. But even though the trademark is in that 1% country tax or whatever, all that money has to come because they're using that trademark. They would just take the money to that 1% tax.
That's not how that works.
How does that work then? What did he say? How does he?
I don't know what he's talking about.
He was saying like, so you can have a Nike corporation in America, but the Nike trademark is in a country.
So you're talking about they license it through whatever.
Right. Correct. They license it through like a country that has 1% tax. Right. And so like
But they're still paying tax in the country. I don't like. What's the point?
But I'm guessing like it's like a tax loophole of some sort, right? Because
I don't know. I'd have to research something like that. That sounds weird.
I mean, like when he said it kind of made sense.
You really did buy into Hustlers University. Yeah.
Have you tried it?
I'm the #1 hustler, bro.
Yeah. So you don't need the university, is what you're saying.
Bro, no, I don't. Listen, if it ain't free, it ain't for me. What you mean, bro? If it ain't free, it
so
ain't
you're
for
just
me.
taking out the freemium products.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
I get it.
You can hustle everybody, but you can't remember that movie Role Models? You can't hustle a hustler.
Oh my god. That was a funny movie. All right. That's all the time we have left.
Hold on, we're leaving already?
That's all the time we have left.
That's all the time we have left. We're gonna set up these lights.
That's all the time we have left. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Bag Society. This is Jay signing off.
This is S.
That's Chris.
Yeah.
Get that money, folks.
Get that money. Hey. Thanks for listening to Bag Society. Check us out on bagsocietypodcast.com for extras and follow us on your favorite podcast providers.